What's going on, Easy Agent Pro family? In previous video, I've gone over 3 ads that anybody can run, and one of them was a seller's ad that you can run, that any real estate agent can run, whether new or old, and you don't have to have any listings or any experience or anything like that to run this ad. And on another video, I created the landing page with Easy Agent Pro so that you can actually get started running this ad. And in today's video, I'm going to be going over how you should set up your targeting for going about using this type of ad, because in these types of ads, targeting is everything, and how to optimize the amount of money that you're spending to get the most amount of clicks and leads based off of what you're spending is key. So let's get right into the video. All right, so when you go through and you go to create an actual ad, you're going to be set up on this page right here. And what we're going to be doing is setting up this ad for traffic. So we can click on traffic, and we're going to go ahead and name this ad. Let's just name it seller leads and click continue. Okay, and let's change the ad set to the same thing. Now traffic, we're going to keep on website because we're sending this to a landing page. From there, we're going to go down to the audience and create the new audience. I've used this audience before. However, I'm going to create it brand new to let you guys know exactly how to set it up. Now, there are a couple ways that you can go about doing your targeting. Now, you can set up doing your targeting for a broad area. So say I wanted to do the whole Tampa, Florida area. Now, not only is this going to do the Tampa area when you set it up like this, but it's also going to set up a radius around there. So you can go anywhere from 10 to 50 miles. Now, I always recommend making your ads as granular as possible and as specific as possible. And with something like this, it's going to be targeting areas that I'm not necessarily interested in. It's going to be targeting people I'm not necessarily interested in. In my opinion, these types of targeting is better for setting up buyers ads, but we're going to be setting up for sellers. And this is how I prefer to do things. I prefer to set it up specifically via zip codes. So let me put in a few zip codes that I want to target specifically for this ad. All right, now with these 4 zip codes, I know this is the area that I am looking to get some business in. So I'm going to specifically target these zip codes. I'm not interested in areas over here, areas down here. And if I was to just set up a broad area saying just the city name, then I would end up having to target all of these other areas that I'm not necessarily interested in. So moving on from that, getting to the age area, in my experience, most people that are looking to sell that click on these types of ads are people that are usually selling their first or their second house. Usually people that are past that already have a real estate agent or somebody that they work with, and you're not going to get as good as results. So I usually set it up, my ads, for people that are 30 years old and up to 50 years old. So in that age range right there. Now, usually for my ads, I usually get better responses with women as opposed to men. However, I'm going to leave it on all. And what I do after the fact is, after the ad is running for about 24 to 48 hours, I go through, look at my analytics, and I determine how well the ad is running, and then determine whether if I want to disengage men or women or certain age groups, all depending on what my analytics are showing me. But for right now, I'm leaving it as all. In my area, I'm only interested in people that speak English, and so I'm going to make that a priority because I'm not interested in dealing with people that don't speak English. I would just be wasting money at that point. Now we get into the actual detailed targeting. So first things first, I'm going to exclude people that work in real estate. So let's go down here, real estate behaviors, and scroll down a little further. Real estate broker. Let me just all right, and with those 3, that usually covers all of the real people that work inside of real estate, and you want to exclude them because, of course, they already work inside of real estate, so they're not going to be interested in actually working with you. If they're interested in selling their house, they're going to either do it themselves or somebody else inside their brokerage. So from there, we're going to go to people that we're actually interested in targeting. And when it comes to sellers, I usually keep things very simple. I look at people that have that are classified as homeowners, and realistically, that is all you need. If you start going into other types of detailed targeting, you may be targeting people that don't necessarily own a home, or targeting people that aren't necessarily interested, that may be interested in your offer. Even though you may target somebody that knows somebody that's interested in selling their house, I want to go for the sure bet, and I want to go after people that are homeowners. Everything else outside of that really doesn't matter, at least in my opinion, in my experience, and other people may have other results, but for me, this works best just going after homeowners. So from there, I'm going to change the connection, and I'm going to exclude people who like my Facebook page. By excluding these people, these are people that are already inside of my database. I already have them on drip campaigns or on some type of follow-up schedule, so there's no reason to target them again. So this is pretty much just going after people that I haven't already linked with. From here, I'm going to go to the placements, and my placements are always going to be in the news feed area. I never want to target instant articles, in-stream videos, the right-hand column, marketplace, Instagram, any of this. I don't want to target any of those, because most people that are doing these types of things or see these types of ads, they're not really going to click on them or pay them any mind. The best conversion rate that I've gotten has been from the news feed itself. So I go ahead and disable everything else and move down. Next from that is going to be the budget and schedule. Now, for my ads, I usually run my sellers ads around $10 a day for my budget. You can go down to $5 a day if you're just testing it out to see if you get any clicks and see if you like it. I find $10 a day starting out is a sweet spot for me. So this ad would run for a week, and after about 24 to 48 hours, I would check the analytics and see how many leads I'm getting, how many clicks I'm getting, seeing if the ad is actually working. So I'm not investing the entire $70 into the ad. Instead, I'm investing maybe $10 to $20. And if the ad doesn't work for this marketplace, or if the ad isn't working, then I can go ahead and either shut off the ad, or I can make changes to it, so I'm not continuing to throw money after bad. This is one of the most important things when it comes to Facebook ads, is to always be checking your analytics, making small changes so that you're optimizing the amount of money that you're spending and not wasting money after bad. So after that, this ad is going to be optimized for link clicks. Bid amount I leave as automatic. Once you start getting into manual, either you're going to be paying too much or too little, and leaving it as automatic is pretty much, it's pretty simple for me, and it works best. And everything else I leave exactly the same, and I will go to continue, and that takes you on to the ad portion, which we already went over in the other video that'll be linked down below in the description. So I've gone over everything that you would have to do to set up your own Facebook ad. We went over your targeting, went over the ad itself, went over the landing page that people will be going to. You have everything that you need to set up a successful seller's ad. If you have no listings, no experience, anything like that, you should be able to go out and be successful with this seller's ad. Now, if you have any questions, be sure to leave them down in the comment section below. We'll be down there answering all of your questions. If you like this video, be sure to leave it a like. It definitely helps the channel to grow, and it lets us know that you enjoy these types of videos. If this is one of the first videos of ours that you're seeing, be sure to click the subscribe button so you'll be notified whenever we put out new videos like this. And as always, I'm Michael Hicks. I'll see you in the next video.